Have you ever wondered how traders make profit from price differences in different markets? Welcome to the fascinating world of arbitrage, a strategy used in trading and investing that can potentially offer lucrative gains. Arbitrage, in its most basic form, is the practice of exploiting price differences of the same or similar assets in different markets or exchanges. This is done with the aim of making a profit, and it's often a game of speed, precision, and keen market observation. So, how does this work? Imagine you're an arbitrageur, a trader that uses arbitrage strategies. You find an asset, let's say a stock, priced at $50 on one stock exchange. At the same time, you notice that the same stock is priced at $52 on another exchange. This difference in price, albeit small, is your golden opportunity. You would buy the stock for $50 on the first exchange where the price is lower. Simultaneously, you would sell it for $52 on the second exchange where the price is higher. Just like that, you've made a $2 profit per share. Of course, you'd subtract any transaction costs from this profit, but the principle remains the same. This entire process is predicated on the existence of market inefficiencies. These inefficiencies are simply instances where all relevant information is not perfectly and immediately reflected in a market's price. This could be due to a myriad of factors such as time delays, human error, or even technological differences between markets. However, it's important to note that arbitrage opportunities are often short-lived. As more people become aware of these price differences and start to exploit them, the prices in both markets begin to adjust. Eventually, the price discrepancy disappears, and so does the arbitrage opportunity. So in a nutshell, arbitrage is about buying low in one market and selling high in another. It's a strategy that, when executed correctly, can turn small price differences into substantial profits. Stay tuned for the next part of this series where we delve into specific examples of arbitrage and further explore this intriguing financial strategy. Now that we know what arbitrage is, how about we look at some examples? Let's imagine a scenario. We have a hypothetical stock, let's call it stock A. It's listed on two different stock exchanges. On exchange X, stock A is priced at $50. However, on exchange Y, the same stock A is priced at $52. You see the opportunity here, right? This is a perfect example of an arbitrage opportunity. So, what would an arbitrageur do in this situation? Well, the arbitrageur, someone who exploits these price discrepancies for profit, would step in. They would purchase stock A from exchange X for the lower price of $50. Simultaneously, they would sell the same stock A on exchange Y, where the price is higher, at $52. You might be thinking, that's just a $2 difference, is it really worth it? But remember, we're talking about stocks here. An arbitrageur might not be buying just one share. They could be buying hundreds, thousands, or even millions of shares. So a $2 profit per share can quickly add up to a considerable gain. The arbitrageur essentially pockets the difference, which in this case is $2 per share, minus any transaction costs. And just like that, by buying low and selling high in two different markets, the arbitrageur has made a profit. This is the essence of arbitrage. Of course, in the real world, things can be a bit more complex. There might be foreign exchange rates to consider in international arbitrage or time delays in digital transactions. But the core principle remains the same: exploiting price differences in different markets to make a profit. Arbitrage, in its simplest form, is a risk-free way to make money. However, it requires a keen eye for detail, quick decision-making skills, and the ability to act swiftly on opportunities as they arise. This example clearly shows how arbitrage works in real-world scenarios. But where do these arbitrage opportunities come from, you might ask? Well, they spring from market inefficiencies, an interesting quirk of our economic system. Let's dive into this a bit further. A market is said to be efficient when prices fully reflect all available information. However, markets are not always perfectly efficient. They can be swayed by a variety of factors, from supply and demand imbalances to information asymmetry and transaction costs. These factors create discrepancies in prices across different markets, paving the way for arbitrage opportunities. Consider supply and demand. In an ideal world, supply matches demand, and prices stabilize. But when supply exceeds demand or vice versa, prices can fluctuate, creating different price points in various markets. An arbitrageur can capitalize on these differences, buying low where supply is high and selling high where demand outstrips supply. Then there's information asymmetry, a situation where one party has more or better information than another. This can lead to price variations, as those in the know can act on their superior information before it's widely disseminated, causing prices to shift. An astute arbitrageur, spotting these shifts early, can profit from them. And finally, let's not forget transaction costs. These are the fees and charges involved in making a trade. They differ from market to market and can influence the price of an asset. For example, if transaction costs are high in one market, the price of an asset might be inflated to cover these costs. An arbitrageur can exploit this by buying the asset in a market with lower transaction costs and selling it in the high-cost market. In summary, arbitrage opportunities are born out of market inefficiencies. They are the result of the market's inability to instantaneously reflect changes in supply and demand, information asymmetry, and transaction costs. Arbitrage opportunities therefore exist because markets are not always perfectly efficient. This imperfection, while a challenge for some, is a golden opportunity for the savvy arbitrageur. If arbitrage opportunities are so profitable, why doesn't everyone do it? A thought-provoking question indeed. The key to understanding this lies in the fleeting nature of arbitrage opportunities. Picture this: an apple in market A costs $1, while the same apple in market B costs $2. An arbitrageur would buy the apple from market A and sell it in market B, making a neat dollar profit. Simple, right? But here's the catch. This opportunity doesn't last forever. As the arbitrageur and others start buying apples from market A to sell in market B, the demand for apples in market A increases. This demand surge pushes the price of apples in market A up. Simultaneously, as more apples flood into market B for sale, the supply increases, which drives the price down. Eventually, the price in both markets will reach equilibrium, erasing the arbitrage opportunity. This is the fundamental principle underlying the short-lived nature of arbitrage opportunities. They arise due to market inefficiencies, but as more and more people jump on the arbitrage bandwagon, these inefficiencies are ironed out, and the price discrepancies disappear. Arbitrage is like a high-stakes, high-speed chase. It's a race against time and against other arbitrageurs. The faster you are, the better your chances of capturing the opportunity before it vanishes. It's not just about spotting the opportunity, it's about acting on it swiftly and decisively. Moreover, it's worth noting that in today's highly automated trading world, advanced algorithms and high-frequency trading systems can spot and exploit these opportunities in fractions of a second. This makes the competition even fiercer and the opportunities even more ephemeral. To sum it up, arbitrage is not a leisurely stroll in the park. It's a sprint. It's a world where every second counts, and the slow and hesitant are left behind. So while arbitrage can be profitable, it is also fleeting and requires quick action. So, are you ready to start making money with arbitrage? Here we are at the end of our journey, having explored the intriguing world of arbitrage. It's a fascinating method, isn't it? A system that's as much about agility and sharp observation as it is about understanding market dynamics. Let's take a brief walk down memory lane. We've learned that arbitrage is the practice of exploiting price differences of the same or similar assets in different markets or exchanges. In other words, it's all about buying an asset in one market where the price is lower and simultaneously selling it in another market where the price is higher. It's a dance, a delicate balance of buying and selling, capitalizing on the discrepancy between prices. But where does this opportunity come from, you might ask? Well, arbitrage opportunities are born from market inefficiencies. These inefficiencies could be due to a variety of factors such as geographical location, information asymmetry, or even time delays in updating prices. These are the crevices that arbitrageurs look for, the small windows of opportunity that can provide a quick profit. However, it's crucial to remember that these arbitrage opportunities are fleeting. They're like bubbles in a champagne glass, rising quickly to the surface and disappearing just as fast. As more and more people jump on the arbitrage bandwagon, these price differences start to level out, causing the opportunity to vanish. It's a race against the clock, a game of quick decisions and quicker actions. So having understood the essence of arbitrage, are you ready to dive into this exhilarating world? Do you have the speed, the efficiency, and the keen eye required to spot these market inconsistencies? If you do, then the world of arbitrage is your playground. With a good understanding of arbitrage, you're well on your way to exploring this exciting aspect of trading. Remember, the key to successful arbitrage is speed, efficiency, and a keen eye for market inconsistencies.